Welcome to Hiner Outdoor Living. We're a team of yardists taking boring, cookie-cutter yards and transforming them into one-of-a-kind backyard retreats. Join us as we bring quality, passion, and fun to yards all across the Colorado Front Range, inspiring life outside.
All right, we're good to go. We got Dominic over here. He's just loading up all the mulch and other debris that we're getting rid of. We're basically just taking it down to nothing and starting afresh with new sod, new plants, new rock, everything. So he's digging up the old irrigation. That's all going, putting in all new stuff. And right now it's just cleaning everything. We're gonna get down to nothing, start new. This area, there's planting beds around the pine, around the existing shrubs, and here, and then the rest is just sod, and the planting beds are gonna be rock. Nothing too crazy.
Hey guys, Sam with Hiner Outdoor Living here. Today we are on day 2 of this project, small front yard renovation. Last year we went ahead and did the whole backyard, nice courtyard, water feature. If you haven't seen that video, check out the description. We will drop that down below and you can circle back and watch that. But today we're working on getting this front yard demoed. It's gonna be nice new planter beds, nice new sod, and bringing that irrigation up to date. The irrigation was a little outdated and they were having some issues, so it was the perfect time to get in here, get that full renovation going, and just really get this project turned around. Ethan, sir, what do we got going on today?
We're looking for a sleeve right here. There's a sleeve going across right here somewhere. We're just trying to track it down.
Do we have a rough idea of where that's at?
I actually have a plan that shows the alleged locations, but yet to find it. But it's here somewhere. I will find it shortly.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's just make sure that we're not getting underneath the concrete too much. We're not redoing it as part of this project, so we don't want to undermine that and create any cracks or anything. Once we get that sleeve found, let's get the pipe through it and go ahead and get it backfilled so that we don't have any movement issues.
Roger that. Well, considering today is Wednesday, we're getting plants today. So we should get all our plants in the ground, and then fabric, rock, drip tomorrow. Should be done by Friday, hopefully, if all goes well.
Sod and everything?
Sod and everything. Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Friday will be sod.
I'm holding it to it.
Possibly Monday.
All right. I'll give you till Monday.
All right.
All right, Ethan, so when you get the plants out here, let's start off with getting those shrubs placed. I appreciate not removing everything. We are gonna try to work with what's existing. We've got some good plant life here, but they are in the area of some of our new plants, so I'm not too worried about a lot of the existing. With our dogwood section, kind of right where we're standing, go ahead and get those guys placed, as well as the other ones. Shoot me a photo of them, we'll get a confirmation on that. We'll work together to get all the perennials in there. But pretty much we've got our dogwoods starting out over here. Also going to be on the other side of the entryway. Has a nice little mirroring effect. We've got some hydrangeas going in for those nice big flowers and a nice entry feature. 2 of them on one side, 1 of them on the other side. It doesn't necessarily matter which side is which. We just want to kind of stagger those to keep that balance. Those 9 barks are going to be over there by where that brick wall is, and that kind of covers all of our shrubs. With the perennials, let's see some of those ladies' mantle up front along the roadside by those spruce trees where it's a little bit shadier. Also those flats of vinca, let's get those in the ground cover areas around the spruce trees, both along the roadside, but then the island that's right back here. For our other perennials, I want to see a blend of color and kind of spread throughout. So I'd love to see some columbine pockets in the front bed, kind of right where this drive is coming in here. I'd love to see some columbines kind of sprinkled over by the dogwoods on this side. And then with the stellas, the daylilies, you know, the other colors that we've got coming, let's just get a nice mix and a nice blend. Remember, let's plant in odd numbers of 5s, 7s, or 9s, depending on the variety. But you've got it. Give me calls with questions. We'll get this hammered out and finished by Friday?
Friday.
All right. You heard them, guys. It's not Monday anymore. We're looking at Friday now. So stay tuned. We'll have a finished project to show you soon.
It might rain on Friday.
Video today.
How-to video?
Yes, sir. On how to install an irrigation bed.
What have you done to my dog?
So I know that I said we would drop that in the description for last year's video. We're still gonna do that, but I wanted to give you a sneak peek. Come on back with me. Let's take a look at this courtyard, and you guys can watch that other video to see how it got built. But come on and let's show it to you. So here we are, gorgeous little sunken courtyard. Nice pergola structure to give us some shade, but let's go down, take a look at a couple of these features, and just give you some inspiration for what you can do with your space. So right here, we've got a really nice outdoor kitchen, multi-tiered. So we got the bar for, you know, your guests while you're serving them drinks. On the back side, we got that 2-tiered, so we got a nice, you know, height of a bar for serving and storing your food. We got the grill off to the left, plenty of space for, you know, catering and getting everyone around for gathering. If we spin around here and take a look, we've got a really nice fireplace. Just another area to really expand this courtyard into that, you know, year-long use, but also that nightly use. So really nice fireplace here. Nice ski chairs as we are here in Colorado. You can't really get far from anything skiing. Keep going here, and now we've got a really nice water feature. Simple weir wall, but it really adds a nice sound. Really sets that tone in the ambience for the space. We keep coming, we're not quite done yet. Got a location for a hot tub over here. And then one of the final features is going to be a fire bowl up top here. And what this is doing is kind of creating that focal point, bringing the whole space together as a whole, and really spreading those features and those amenities throughout. So there's not a dull part of this courtyard. Any portion, whether you're hanging out over here in the hot tub by the fire or you're back over here grilling out on a nice summer day, there's always something to do and a place to relax. Ready?
Oh, gotta go all in, man.
I don't got the hair that you do. Here's your haircut, buddy.
Thank you.
I was like, you got 8 seconds for your hair to saturate before your skull gets cold. Mine is like that.
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous bone chill.
Yeah, you'll learn when your hair starts thinning. You'll learn. Okay,
After
Mr.
it's-
Bald
after
Man.
it's sec-
What we're doing here today is getting all the irrigation buttoned up. Just some minor tweaks going through seeds. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we got plants in the ground, and they need water over the weekend. So muy importante. So that's why we're doing this.
Hey, Ethan, what day is it? It's planting day? Okay. You want to see the famous Ethan? It's on my Facebook. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. All right.
Planting day. Planting day.
Yeah.
Okay. He loves plants as much as you.
I wouldn't do that.
Not that.
That's the power of the internet. Stuff never goes away. What kind of buffoonery is going on here?
Alright guys, Sam with Hiner Outdoor Living here. Today we are back at the front yard renovation project. It is day 3 and we've got some plantings going in. As you can see behind me, we've got most of our delivery sitting out and staged, and that's because we've got to get a couple more things in before we finalize everything. Right now we're starting with some of those shrubs along the house line. Delivery of boulders is coming next. We're going to get those installed so we can finalize the perennial placement. Flagstone walkway is coming in, and we've got, you know, a couple moving things that we just need to get finished before we can really get all of these laid out. So I want to show you a little bit of our planting palette we got going on here. Starting with some of the perennials, we got some Alaska Shasta daisies, gorgeous white flower, a little too early in the season for them, so right now we're just looking at some foliage. Over here we have a columbine. This is the McCanna's hybrid mix, so it's going to be a mix of yellows, blues, whites, reds. Fun plant that you don't really know what you're getting until they start blooming, so it'll be interesting to see how these come in. We've got a couple varieties of grasses, some Carl Foresters over here going in. Some really nice Stella daylilies. These are a great plant because they are year-long bloomers. Once that flower dies, snip it off and they're going to continue to send out. So a great perennial to add to your garden that's going to have the season-long bloom, where others are going to be those 2 weeks to a month span, and you got to get those kind of staggered throughout. This one's year-long, great additive. Over here we've got one of my favorites. This is a pine leaf penstemon. Brings in a really nice color. It's got a variety of flower colors depending on, you know, the variety that you get or the cultivar. But it also brings in a really fine and dainty leaf and foliage texture that's different from a lot of plants. So a really good contrast, but also complement to your guys' planting plans. And then we've got some flats of vinca. Vinca's a great ground cover. It spreads pretty aggressively. Really nice kind of violet blue flower in the springtime. But it's gonna like those shady areas and also underneath those pine trees and the spruce trees where not much grows. We've got a couple existing large spruce trees out here that are casting some shade and just gonna create those dead zones. So vinca's gonna fill that space in and kind of continue that flowering plant and that full foliage look, just to really fill this out into a lush garden and front entryway for these guys.